Unprecedented and unusual. Words now being used by Minnesota leaders after the FBI decided not to share evidence in the shooting death of Alex Pretti.
Eric Chalou talked with the BCA superintendent about the next steps.
The head of the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension told me he hoped this would not happen, that they could work out a deal to share that information. The BCA says they're trying to conduct their own independent investigation into the Alex Pretti shooting so that local authorities can examine what played out. Alex Pretti's fatal shooting by U.S. Border Patrol agents in late January was captured on bystander video in Minneapolis.
We don't make any judgment at the BCA whether or not force is justified or unjustified. Our simple goal is to complete a thorough, transparent, and independent investigation to get to the truth as to what occurred.
Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension Superintendent Drew Evans says the FBI won't grant them access to the Fed's evidence in the case. Not having access to that evidence, how much more difficult is your job to fully vet what happened if you don't have that?
Well, it's certainly more difficult.
Evans says beyond the forensic evidence, they'd like other info. For example, if the agent provided any statements after the shooting. Evans says the BCA doesn't officially have the names of the agents involved. Any reason you could share as to why they're not granting that access?
It's been described, I think, as you've seen from the Department of Justice more than once, that they believe these to be federal matters involving federal agents during the course and scope of their duties.
Obviously, the situation in Minnesota has deteriorated, and there is an unusual lack of cooperation between federal, state, and local authorities, and that is unusual.
Rachel Paulos is a former United States Attorney for Minnesota, appointed by former President George W. Bush. In the Pretti case, DOJ says they're conducting a civil rights investigation into what happened. We asked Paulos what that could mean.
That investigation is being led by experienced people and an experienced agency, including the FBI, that will conduct the investigation with transparency and hopefully authenticity as well. They are armed with the full authority of the United States government to pursue that investigation to whatever ends are most appropriate. That could entail either a civil or a criminal investigation. Both avenues are open to the Department of Justice.
We also reached out to the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security. We did hear back from Homeland Security, who told us that their investigators are working with the FBI on the Pretti investigation. They also pointed out that Border Patrol is conducting their own internal review. We'll, of course, follow all these developments for you. Outside of the BCA here in St. Paul, I'm Eric Chalou, 5 Eyewitness News.
Meanwhile, tomorrow marks the deadline the Hennepin County Attorney's Office gave the federal government to turn over evidence from the shooting that killed Renee Good. That letter was sent February 2nd. At last check, the Hennepin County Attorney's Office says they have not heard back yet. But attorney Mary Moriarty says she's confident that in both the Good and Pretti cases, they will have enough information to be able to decide whether or not to charge.